and gentlemen. Let me actually take my hat off of that. I do not like the way it looks at that angle. Anyway, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Forrest over here, and welcome back to another reaction live stream. Today, we had the Nintendo Direct that happened earlier today. I was awake. Unfortunately, I got the last 15 minutes of the Switch, uh, of the Nintendo Direct. But I did know a few things. I did kind of catch a quick glimpse of everything. But I wanted to see it all again just in case I may have missed something. And yes, I do know about a particular thing that was announced. And I even made a post about it. And for those who answer I did, like if anybody who answers I did to that question, don't worry, I'm not going to single anyone out. If you said yes or no, I'm not going to single anybody out. Because if you wanted it, well, you got it. And if you didn't want it, well, you don't technically have to get it. But here we are. Anyway, here is the Nintendo Direct, September 12th, 2025. Let's take a watch. It's going to be about an hour, so let's get started. Games rated pendant, rated RP to immature. Also got something to eat because I'm hungry. I just want to point out that it's funny to me how it's. Hey, Blue Hedgehog, how you doing? Yes, it has been a while. How you been? But I just want to point out how it's funny to me how it's in September and they're just now doing this 40th anniversary thing for Mario. And Nintendo, if I get copyright claim because of your fucking asses playing this music, I'm gonna be pissed. In other words, next time don't play your fucking music in your direct. Because you chose to play it. I didn't. Should I? You know what? I'm gonna mute it until, I wanna mute it for now. Because I do not want to get copyright claimed. Oh, there we go. But yeah, it's the 40th anniversary of, this is the 40th anniversary of Mario.
Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Tomorrow, September 13th, marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan. We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much. The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles.
Yes, I do. I was trying to hide the logo because, well, I have made it known, where I live, like what state I live in. I didn't like to have it known where I work. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. But whatever, we're moving on.
Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs in the artwork. At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year, we created an art gallery that displays character illustrations drawn during the development of different
I
games.
wanted to do this, so here we go.
There are also illustrations and pixel art from the Mario series. Also, From now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the results shown here. And starting this December, we're planning a 40th anniversary like this one.
I will have to
You'll
remove
still
that
need a
because
reservation
that's
to enter the
personal
museum,
question.
but we hope those visiting will check
I
it
didn't
out.
say exactly where I work at, but I have to
On top of
change
that,
that down.
earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood,
Nothing
we
against you,
opened
Blue
the
Hedgehog,
third
but
Super Nintendo
yeah, I gotta
World
take that
theme
down for
park
personal
at
reasons.
Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida. We hope you can experience the
I
world
know
of
you didn't
Super
know how
Mario
to see
in
it,
real life.
but I still have to do that.
Next is more news about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February. Since its inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years. Everyone's support. This time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners.
Sorry for any loud noises you guys
This is
experience.
the race bib that the runners will wear, which has been
Hey, Easy, how you doing? Hope all's well, brother. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good today. Just got off of work not too long ago. About an hour ago, I'd say. About, what time is it? About an hour and a half ago, almost 2 hours ago. But yeah, doing pretty good, so doing pretty good in recent times. How you been?
Nintendo logo on it. We'll be supporting in other ways as well. If you're interested in marathons, why
Other
not
man,
take
did
the
you like the
opportunity
direct?
to run through?
Well, unfortunately, I only watched like the last 15 minutes. But I did get a quick skim of it because I didn't have too much time to watch it because I had to get ready for work because I had to work 11 to 3 today, and it just so happened that by the time it was over, I had to get ready for work so I could leave for work. So I wasn't able to really stick around too much to talk about it with people. Yeah, and I'm eating right now because I'm just that hungry. So hopefully nobody has any issues with that. And yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Kyoto. Also, coming next spring, please take a look at this.
All right. We got. Oh, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I actually remember when this movie came out in theaters. I when this movie came out in theaters. I remember critics were like mixed bag with it. Some liked it, some didn't, or it's like they liked some parts and they didn't others. But the whole But I remember when I went to the movie theater that when I watched it, I don't remember how uh I think I convinced one of my parents to take me. Like I would watch it by myself, but I convinced someone to take me to so I could go see it. And in exchange, I would get them something in return. I don't remember if it was gas or if it was something to eat, but someone ultimately took me to so I could see the movie. And I remember at the very end of the movie, everybody. I don't think anybody stood up. Like, I don't think it got a standing ovation, but it got a massive applause in the audience in the theater that I was in. And I remember this one particular moment It will never leave my mind. I would probably have to watch the movie again, but there was one time a character said something in the movie, and I could hear this little boy who was a few rows ahead of me. I could hear this boy saying something in response to the character, and everybody just and some people just started laughing in the theater. I was like, I was laughing myself, but some people were laughing in the theater when that happened. That was a fun memory. That was a good memory for that movie in the theater. I did watch it with my niece and nephew because I thought they would like it because they do like because and they did they liked it very much. I think they enjoyed it. I would love to watch it in the theaters again because with how the first movie went, also fucking the Peaches song was really good. I loved that. Jack Black should keep on. I hope Jack Black has another song in the next movie. If not, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed. But anyway, but anyway, yeah, those were my memories from when I was watching it in the theater, and to this day, I still enjoy watching it. It's one of my favorite animated movies of all time, no question. Easily one of the best video game adaptations, like best, one of the best movie adaptations of a video game franchise. Easy, one of my favorites.
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. What kinds of adventures do you think
Only
Mario and
in
his
theaters,
friends will
April
have in
24th.
space?
So it's not too far away.
This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Let's also hear some remarks
If it's the main event, why did you do it first?
from the movie's co-producer, Chris-san, from Illumination. Chris-san,
You're like you guys did it like how the college football did the number one ranked Texas against number three ranked Ohio State. They had it set for 12 p.m. and everybody's thinking like, well, if it's number one and number three, why not save it for like the main event, like the last football game of the day?
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought to.
Now I'm gonna ask because it is the 40th anniversary. What was your first Mario game that you ever played? For me, I do not know when exactly, like which game it was, but I know of two games in particular: Super Mario 64 and Mario Kart 64. Those were easily the two games that I grew up with on the Nintendo 64. Um, a local general store that my family went to, for a time they did have video game rentals, and I borrowed my Pokemon Stadium. I even borrowed one of the Mario Party games, and I did not like one of the mini games because I could not fucking figure out how to how to go under the water to dodge the freaking spike balls. I could never figure that out. That was funny. I could never figure that out when I was a kid, but now I'm smart enough to know how to do that.
Life for fans across generations and around the world. From its groundbreaking world building to its iconic characters and unforgettable music, the Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the very fabric of our culture. All of us at Illumination feel so fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our directors, Michael Jelinek and Aaron Horvath, along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage.
Hmm.
And we're also thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt as Mario,
He did pretty good.
Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach,
She did really good.
Charlie Day as Luigi,
Yeah, he did good too.
Jack Black as Bowser,
He was the king.
Michael Key as Toad,
I loved
Kevin
my
Michael Richardson
key
as
in that
Kevin.
one. That was really good.
And as we continue to make
Yeah.
progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future. And until then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Thank you, Chris-san. I'm also involved in the production every day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a movie worthy of the 40th anniversary. Please wait a little longer for its release.
Oh, we can
While you're
wait.
waiting, I have something I'd like to show you. Please take a look at this.
Oh, Super Mario Galaxy. Oh, Super Mario Galaxy 2. 2 in 1. 2 in 1 bundle. I've heard that some people had issues with this announcement, particularly because of the fact that Mario Galaxy was released with the Super Mario 3D All Stars a few years ago, about 5 years ago, when they were celebrating the 35th anniversary of the Super Mario Brothers series. Here's the argument I can make countering that. While yes, Mario Galaxy was in Super Mario 3D All Stars, Mario Galaxy 2 was not, and people were wondering why was that the case? Like why? Why isn't it in the pack? So now you got Mario Galaxy 2 and Mario Galaxy 1. Really, I mean, think about it like this. First off, the Mario 3D All Stars was a it was like a timed event. It was like for one calendar year, and after that they would no longer be making the game. So whatever shipments they had with the physical copies, that would ultimately, if anything was left to them after they were gone, no more. They were going to be no more 3D All Stars copies. I ended up getting mine digitally because then I could keep that forever. But anyway, I did see the comment. What Blue? Yeah, it's saying that Galaxies will have new HUDs for the Switch too. I'll be curious to see what those HUDs look like. And on top of that, with these two games coming out, Nintendo just basically are saying, yeah, you can, if they ever come down to it, they will be able to make the Nintendo Wii for Nintendo Switch Online. Because, I mean, they already kind of proved that. Yeah, they already kind of proved that because of when Mario Galaxy 1 came out with the 3D All Stars, when that came out, they were using the motion controls, just like how you could do it with the Wii, you know? And that was really good. I think that was really good because it captured the feel of how it used to be when people who got Mario Galaxy 1 or possibly later Mario Galaxy 2 probably got them both together. Either way, yeah, I think it captured it very well. But yeah, that's the reason why I feel like they're bringing it back for this one. Because, let's say they released Mario Galaxy 2. People who were not able to get the Mario 3D All Stars collection, they'd be probably thinking, well, why didn't you include 1 with it? So I guess, in my opinion, they got the best of both worlds here. Because think about it like this: if you got Nintendo Switch Online right now, you got it by itself. You got the Nintendo 64. I think that's or is that expansion pack? I think that's expansion pack. Now that I think about it. So, but anyway, if you got Nintendo Switch Online, you got your GameCube and your Nintendo 64, which have Super Mario 64, and the GameCube is already announced that it's going to have Mario Sunshine on it. And then you got this. You pretty much got the 3D All Stars. Yes, you did. Yes, you do. You pretty much got it. So technically, you didn't miss out on it. It just, but if you like the better graphics quality of the games, then that's I can't really say anything there. But if you just like to play them as they used to be, there's your option. If you're willing to pay a certain amount of money, however amount of money that it is per each different uh um for each different source of currency. Yeah, if you're willing to fork out that much money to get it, that's an option for you. But it's really cool that they got this right here. Wow, they look. Yeah, the Starbits line looks much different. Looks more cartoony, but also still looks really nice. Then you got Yoshi. Then you got some Yoshi gameplay. Got B Mario. There you go. You guys are gonna get a very up close shot of my face for no, just because I'm getting tired of having to adjust my shirt. Anyway, so right now it's gonna be really nice, and you got Captain Toad in the game there too, so that's gonna make. I'm gonna have people think of getting Treasure Tracker if they haven't gotten it already. That's fun. Oh, what's this? Goodbye to those we met on this journey. I will cherish the memories forever. And those who we will meet on the next journey, hello. Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2, coming October 2nd, 2025. There's them on the bottom here. The digital versions of Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2 will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop. So, basically, if you weren't able to get 3D All-Stars, you can get them both together then. Since I do have 3D All-Stars, would probably be better off getting just Mario Galaxy 2 then, since I already have Galaxy 1 on its own as well, on its own sort of. And we got two amiibos. If I had to pick between the two of them, I'd probably get the Rosalina one. I like the Rosalina amiibo figurine better out of the two of them.
That's right. It's the games that share the movie's title. Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy, Koizumi-san.
Hi. Hey, hello everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. First, the two games you just saw were developed around the idea of Mario's adventure would be like an The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down was very impressive, even as a developer.
This is going to be an unpopular opinion, but I remember my sister, yes, my sister, she had a copy of Mario Galaxy, but she did not like it. She did not enjoy it very much. Well, not every game is gonna please everybody. Oh, there are some games that probably pissed everybody off in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, so
The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on Wii. In Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games. And we've also added new pages.
oh, so that makes you want to buy both of them
We
then.
hope you're looking forward to that as well. In addition, the storybook will be available as a real-life product.
Oh, really?
The new pages I mentioned won't be included, but more details, including the release timing, will be available on the My Nintendo Store website later today. So please check that out.
If it's not too expensive, I'll probably get it. I'll probably want to get it. I like reading books, and I think that's going to be really cool to have. It'll be a really nice
Super
collector's
Mario
item.
Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch. But you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too. Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch.
Yes,
If
we
one
know.
hasn't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it? Okay, let's introduce some other Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Also, ironically enough, next year, I think it's next year, will mark the 40th anniversary of Zelda. And then I think the year after that will mark 40 years of Metroid. We got 3 years of back-to-back-to-back anniversaries coming up if that's the case. Hmm.
The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2.
Boom!
Mario Tennis Fever.
Hmm.
Use top spins, slices, lobs, and other familiar shots. But now you can also slide and use other fancy footwork with new defensive maneuvers.
Well, that makes sense.
Swing into action
Oh.
with new equipment called Fever Rackets.
Oh.
Keep the rally going to build up your fever gauge.
I also want to point out, it's kind of funny to me like, obviously Pizza Daisy teaming up makes sense. But it's funny to me how you got Mario and Bowser teaming up on the other side.
Then unleash a fever shot. Freeze the court with the ice racket. Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the mini mushroom racket.
Oh, that would...
Duplicate yourself with the shadow racket. There are 30 fever rackets, each with their own abilities. Pair them with 38 playable characters, the most in series history, to find your own strategy.
Yeah, they're definitely using that DK, but they're going to be using that Donkey Kong Bonanza model of DK for some time to come. Yeah.
Let's see the game modes being served up. A talking flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode.
So it's going to be like the talking fish from SpongeBob. Okay.
Aim for the top by completing different objectives in the Trial Towers mode. Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode. Even some where you'll experience wonder effects. In the online modes, choose between casual play with customizable rules in Online Room or Go for Glory in ranked matches. You can even gently swing your Joy-Con 2 controller left.
That's if the game is any better than the last game.
In swing mode. Plus, after encountering encountering monsters on a remote island. Mario and friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's adventure mode.
Huh.
With their tennis skills gone, the babies will need to learn how to play.
Very interesting story mode on that, with story mode direction.
And defeat the monsters to return to normal.
Huh.
Mario Tennis Fever launches on Nintendo Switch 2 February 12th.
That was Mario Tennis Fever. It features familiar tennis gameplay, but unique to this latest entry are Fever Shots, which change depending on your racket.
Huh.
There are plenty of other modes as well, so please look forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Alright. What you got?
Hi! What'll it be?
Oh, wow.
Wow!
Super Mario Brothers Wonder Nintendo
Coming
Switch
to
2
Flower
Edition.
Kingdom in Super Mario Brothers Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Yeah, guys, this is really good, really good title. It's sort of like how you guys did Mario Brothers, like the new Super Mario Brothers U. You did it with Super Mario Brothers Wii. Now it's Super Mario Brothers Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Wow, so productive, so original.
Plus meet up in Bella
You don't even need to say Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. You're just saying that it's coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Bell Park. A large plaza has been discovered in the Flower Kingdom. Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family. Let's go over some of the things you can do.
Collect the most coins to win.
Collect coins as you make your way through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
Whoever has the most lives at the end wins.
Use items to duke it out. Dodge attacks and try to survive. Whoever's
That looks
in
like
at
something
the
like
end
Smash
loses.
Brothers.
Run and hide in tag. If you're tagged, you're it. And the other players get to transform and hide.
Work together to relay.
Pass the bob-omb to each other so it doesn't explode before you reach the goal.
Work together to get to the goal.
Place donut blocks while your friends run across them.
Hmm.
Jump to the beat.
Jump in time and the lift will rise. Get in sync, then 1, 2, 3, jump. Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bell Park.
Hmm.
The Nintendo Switch 2 Edition adds other new content as well. Look forward to more on that in the future. Super Mario Brothers Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Okay.
Plus meet up in Bell Park launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring. So long.
The Super Mario
Yeah,
Brothers
whatever,
Wonder
Flowey.
is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Oh wait, that's the wrong
As its
game.
name implies, meet up in Bell Park adds more multiplayer options to enjoy. It also adds other new content, so stay tuned for more details in the future. About these chatty characters,
Was it something I said?
the talking flowers. We actually made them.
Huh.
Oh, really? Sometimes they'll talk on their own. Just like
Not an
you.
interactive product. Boo!
These talking flowers can make everyday life.
It should make things interactive if they're gonna do this.
They're planned for release next spring. Okay, next is the last game for the Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary part of this presentation.
we got a
Where
Yoshi.
Yoshi and his friends live. A talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky. It looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual
Oh my God.
creatures. But it can't actually see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature. We found it right away. It tastes kind of sweet. You can carry this creature on your back.
Huh.
Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom. As you wander through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written down.
Wow.
Hey, we found some dandelions. Touch them, and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock. It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book.
This is very interesting.
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
A new game starring Yoshi is on the way. The game takes place within a mysterious book. You'll make discoveries and encounter all sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay tuned for future updates.
Alright.
That's all for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. In addition to the games coming in the future, the new movie releases next spring. We hope you enjoy all sorts of adventures with Mario. Okay, we'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct.
Alright.
First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
It's time to storm into Cryptica. The mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Fight your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice as thrilling. Hone your swift swordplay against a variety of foes, uncover a wide array of unique melee and ranged weapons, and glide through ever-shifting biomes with graceful, acrobatic moves. With the help of magical creatures called Stormhearts, you'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run. And in couch co-op mode, you can experiment with ability upgrades by combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles. Stormlancers launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Cool.
The wilderness is calling. Transform a wild island inspired by the Australian outback. In this charming survival life sim, there are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring.
Oh, I see a shark.
Wild creatures
Oh
may
my-
attack.
God damn it, shark! That fucking shark scared the shit out of me. I'm I'm reacting to that damn shark like I'm playing this game and I'm not even playing the fucking game. I mean, can you really blame me though? That fucking shark just coming.
Catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring.
Yeah, I swear to God, I saw that fucking shark in the corner. And then they do this up close shot of this thing.
Wild
And then it opens its mouth and I'm jump scare. I got jump scared by that fucking mouth. By that fucking shark opening its jaws like that. God damn, that's terrifying. That is real. That was terrifying. Makes me think of the one time I remember playing Call of Duty Ghosts. It's gonna be a quick story. Don't worry. It was an underwater mission, and at some point in the mission, oh excuse me, you see your first shot of sharks. Okay. So me being a fucking idiot, the guy, my teammate says, got sharks up there. Let's not mess with them. Blah blah blah. My fucking dumbass decided I'm gonna aim a gun at one of these sharks and I'm gonna shoot at it. So the shark goes from like, let's say like this is me, the shark's like right up here. This is me. I take my gun and I shoot at it. This fucking thing comes at me like the speed of light, and it scared the shit out of me. Easily one of my favorite moments of being jump scared ever.
Creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece. As you progress,
Oh,
you can turn
God,
this
the
rugged
fucking shark
island into a
scared me.
bustling town.
That motherfucker.
Visit shops, enjoy festivals, and talk with visitors. Some of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op. Dingo launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system November 5th. Pre-orders and a demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
I don't know if I want to play that if the shark's gonna scare me like that. God damn.
Adventure. Save a mysterious planet in the platforming adventure Popucom. Team up locally or online in this multiplayer-only game. On this planet, color is key. Attack enemies with the same color to defeat them. Each adventurer can only fire 2 colors, so you'll need to swap between them during battle. Timing is critical too. Work together to fire colors at the right time to overcome obstacles. You can also use items like shields to block lasers, or drones to create platforms.
Cool.
Powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages.
It's actually really cool, not gonna lie.
Additionally, in party mode,
I don't know if I'd ever get it, but it's really. That's gonna make me think of Pico Park.
Co-op adventure awaits in Popucom, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday. Here, on this small island, floating in the sea,
Tomodachi Life.
are Mii characters, each living their own carefree lives.
When is the game coming out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream game. You're in charge of this island. You can create Mii characters of anyone you'd like living here. Base them on a friend, a family member, or even yourself. Once you've chosen their personality and voice,
My name is Anne.
your Mii is good to go.
I can't wait to start living here.
The Mii characters you create will enjoy their island life however they see fit. Wonder what's up?
I'm so hungry.
For a thought.
Yum.
Enjoy. Looks like that hit the spot. This Mii looks bored all by their lonesome. Someone needs a pick-me-up. They really hit it off, all thanks to this meetup. This is just a small slice slice of the life here on the island. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
It's really funny how the cartoon characters running. And the other one's like, I'm just gonna roll. Oh, Me News Network.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. This just in. Following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring. More on this story as it develops.
I might get this game. I might.
There was breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream will launch next spring.
A whole bunch of small enemy locals.
Please wait a little longer for this new dream life. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Alright.
Dash, slash, and clash in these games.
Okay.
Get over here and
Oh, yeah, Mortal Kombat. I'm getting that. Yeah, I want to get that.
Combat Classics. This compilation features multiple classics.
Also, I noticed no blood in this one. I'm gonna assume they got blood, taking blood off as an option.
Games from the 90s and early 2000s, including arcade, console, and handheld versions. Friendship matters, so fight your pals locally or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes concept art, archival footage, and exclusive interviews with the original creators. Prepare to test your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection.
So the leak was confirmed.
Switch October 30th and physically December 12th. Let's finish. Experience the first game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. Step into
Final
the role
Fantasy
of
VII
Cloud
Remake
Strife,
Intergrade.
former member of Shinra's elite soldier unit. While he's working as a mercenary, the legendary hero Sephiroth, who supposedly died on a past mission, suddenly appears. The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system January 22nd.
About a week and a day after my birthday.
In this action roguelite adventure.
I don't know if I'd make that a late birthday gift from me to me. I don't know.
And create a place for others to call home. Then, customize your weapon classes and unlock powerful abilities. You can also catch fish, harvest crops, and craft items between missions. Online, you can team up with friends in co-op or via game share. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Banner of the Spark launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
Super Giant game.
Well, daughter of Hades,
I was gonna say, is this Hades 2? Because I remember they were talking about that.
of the
I think it was in one of the last few directs of the.
you are finally
I know they talked about it in one of the directs this year.
the time itself.
I think it was in the Switch 2 direct, if I remember correctly. They talked about it.
And war has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's defense? Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
I gotta say, this trailer is really awesome.
You know me, headmistress. I'll do both. Death to Kronos.
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2. Play as the princess of the underworld to take on the sinister Titan of Time. Wield powerful weapons of night, the Sister Blade, the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more. Cast the Binding Circle to ensnare your enemies and gain the upper hand. Along the way, the gods of Olympus will grant you new skills and abilities. Mix and match to find the most powerful combinations. Each time you set out, you'll be faced with different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new upgrades. Discover new secrets and unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second in TV mode. Hades 2 launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 25th. New Amiibo figures.
Oh yeah, the Kirby Riders.
The Kirby Air Riders game is coming soon, and 2 new Amiibo are also on the way.
Oh.
Tap them to summon figure players that you can train. Your figure players will level up as they compete, and their machine's proficiency level will also increase.
Oh wow.
Plus, with the Amiibo, you can swap riders. Just like in the game, you can choose your rider and machine. Levels are also transferred over.
Oh, that's cool.
These 2 new Amiibo will be available November 20th, the same day as the game's launch. Be on the lookout for even more Kirby Air Riders.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
In the future. And a second Kirby Air Riders Direct, hosted by the game's director, Mr. Sonic, is also on the way.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the new Hyrule Warriors game that was revealed last Direct.
After traveling back in time, Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule, Rauru, and the queen, Sonia. She joins them to take on Demon King Ganondorf in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War. Take on hordes of enemies as you fight alongside your allies. Like this brave Korra. Get familiar with your allies' abilities so you know which character to swap to in any situation. Some devices can bring water, wind, and other effects to combat. Make strategic use of them to counter your enemies and alter the flow of battle. Pair up with nearby allies to unleash mighty Sync Strikes. Depending on the pair, Sync Strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects. Invite a friend to fight alongside you in split-screen co-op. And with Game Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems, even if only one player has the game.
That's what makes it really good. Yeah.
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Alright, where's this going now?
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. And remember, not a word about one. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that must have been a not so heavy rock.
began with a spark of curiosity. Guided by a mysterious talent, a group of young heroes embarked
Oh, is
on a
this,
journey to reclaim a lost world. As they venture into
say,
the unknown,
is this gonna be a, Dragon Quest?
a myriad of twists and trials.
This is making me think of Dragon Quest right now.
Beyond it all.
Also, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined.
Reimagined.
They've been remaking a lot of these older games. It's really crazy.
Here we come.
That was Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. We hope you're looking forward to the journey ahead in this reimagined world. Now, we'd like to announce two things.
Alright,
Here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app.
alright.
The app continues to deliver all sorts of information about Nintendo games and characters on a daily basis.
Yeah, it does. It does.
And we're adding a new Kirby theme.
Hmm.
We're also delivering
A lot of other games are getting remade for the Switch too. I'm just talking in a general sense. I mean, seriously, I don't ever think, no, I don't think I've ever, like, in recent times, a lot of old school games have been remade or otherwise re-released. Like how we've had, like with Xbox, we've had it to where you can play certain original Xbox 360, you know, those type of games. You could, on PlayStation, they've been bringing back some PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games, depending on which games we're talking about there. PlayStation 3 games is on top of that as well. Yeah. And with the Switch, they are legitimately bringing back, God knows, like, right now, before we get to that particular announcement, because we're not going to talk about that quite yet, they've had the NES, Super NES, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. All of those alone, that, and as well as the Japanese counterparts to a number of them, of those consoles, to all of them consoles as well, regardless if their names have been changed or are the same, but they don't have, but there are certain games that they have that we don't, and we have certain games that they don't. So, yeah.
regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release. So please, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Please take a look at this.
Coming to Nintendo Classics, Virtual Boy. You'll be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. In order to play, you'll need this dedicated accessory. This recreates the form of the original Virtual Boy hardware by inserting a console to play. Both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch are supported. Play Mario's Tennis, Galactic Pinball, Telero Boxer, and more. The 14 class.
Alright, so let's talk about this. Virtual Boy. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online. I did a poll earlier today. asked me who asked for this. At the time that I last looked, two people said they did not. One person said they did. I did have a third option, but it was more of a comedy thing, saying, "Good question," dot dot dot, with that thinking emoji. That was just to have a little bit of a laugh at this because personally, I don't know anybody that wanted Virtual Boy. We've literally been we've been asking Nintendo DS, Nintendo Wii. Um, yeah, we've been asking for all those things. We've even asked for certain games on those things. But they give us the Virtual Boy, and I brought that fact up earlier in somewhere about how unsuccessful it was. It made no sense. It makes no sense for Nintendo to want to bring back a console that was unsuccessful and make it in a way where we have to buy a brand spanking new version of the console just to play the game. It doesn't make sense. Like, with all the other consoles up to this point, with all the other Nintendo Switch Online consoles that they put on there, you don't need the controllers. You don't need an NES controller, an SNES controller, N64, etc., etc., etc. You don't need any of that to play the game. All you just need is a simple controller and you're good to go. Simple. As it gets. Also, I noticed I'm seeing a few, Japanese games in that pack too. They're saying 14 games. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 14. And, some people are saying that was the whole library. Not really. Because there's some games that were released, at least in North America. But I don't see them on here. But I don't think they're going to be including every single release of it. And I already know one in particular being Waterworld, because it's a movie-based game. And typically, with the exception of GoldenEye thus far, they have not put any movie-based games on the Nintendo Switch Online. I think the only reason why they did GoldenEye was just because of how historic how much of a game changer for FPSs, how much of a game changer it would be in the industry, especially with FPS games. So yeah, but Virtual Boy, it should have just been dead and buried along with the Philips CDI, Zelda, and Mario games. Should have just been dead and quietly dead and buried.
Classic games shown here are planned to be released over time. Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics is scheduled to launch February 17th. The dedicated accessory needed to play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics will be available in the future. A cardboard model of the accessory will also be available. Ooh.
We hope you're looking forward to Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics.
They hope. Well, that hope just probably got diminished. I even watched the Nintendo New York reaction to that, and they were all like they were all kind of being loud, like you normally would expect those reactions to be, but they were all pretty much had that loudness of like, wait, what? Okay. Not gonna get it, but alright.
Okay, let's see some more headlines.
Who even asked for the Virtual Boy? I know I sure as hell didn't. Again, if you said I do, like I did, when I said who asked for the Virtual Boy, and that's why the one person said I did, I'm not gonna shame that I wouldn't shame that person. I mean, if they wanted to play Virtual Boy, I hope they enjoyed the Virtual Boy. I, for one, am not gonna fucking play it. No, I am not.
The crimson butterfly soars again.
Ooh, that's Fatal Frame.
Omni Village, a place said to have vanished from the map.
Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly Remake
Find themselves
by
lost
Koei,
and wander
by
into
Koei
the village.
Tecmo America.
They encounter the unthinkable. The victims of a past tragedy. Now, Neo must use the camera obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find a way home. But as she delves deeper into the mystery,
It's gonna be some terrifying shit happening in that game, isn't there?
Mayu's sanity slips away. Where will the Crimson Butterfly lead them? Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system early next year.
How early, I wonder. So let's see, that's gonna be January, February, or March. One of the two. One of the 3 months.
Upgrade your play with the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these games. In the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, you'll face off against more on-screen enemies than ever before as you aim to become King of the Pirates. Enjoy camera play and more.
Overcooked 2. Oh, that's gonna make me think of one time I played Overcooked 2 with friends, and I swear to God, I acted so much like Gordon Ramsay.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I did the exact same mannerisms as the man. I even talked the same way as the guy. Well, not exactly like him, because of course I can't mimic Gordon Ramsay's voice, but yeah, I did. I tried to talk in his style. It was really funny.
With Game Share, up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game. 5 new levels, including Candyland.
Human Falls Flat.
In with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Plus, with mouse controls, you can enjoy.
I've seen this game before. I don't know if I ever would play it.
Craving more to clean?
Oh, Power Wash.
Wash Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing
Power Wash Simulator 2.
close to your washer and effortlessly blast the dirt away as you transform your sullied surroundings into squeaky clean scenes. Make use of new tools and supplies, including enhanced soap, a surface cleaner, additional power washers, and rigging equipment for those hard-to-reach places. Wash your way through a fresh campaign as you explore even more of Muckingham. Then venture into new, grimy locations, including Detergent Town and Louvre City. After a hard day's work, take some time to unwind in your home base and spruce up the place with furniture and accessories you've collected. And for the first time, up to 4 players can make progress in the campaign together in online co-op. Or split the work between 2 players with local split screen. Very satisfying indeed. Sit back, relax, and clean to your heart's content when Power Wash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall. Fruit matching phenomenon returns. Suika game is back and rounder than ever.
Yeah, I've heard of this game, but I've never really played it before.
And you can drop it from any angle. It's 360 degrees of fruit dropping fun. If you combine fruits a certain number of times, it's super evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge.
really my cup of tea or whatever. Yep, there's Samus. I recognize that arm cannon anywhere. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Coming December 4th, 2025. The journey to launch begins. Metroid Prime 1 to 3. Then you have those. Then you have the amiibos for them all. That's gonna be crazy. What else we got?
This is where you're from, DK? This island is
Oh.
beautiful.
Wait.
DLC is smashing its way into Donkey
Already?
Kong Bonanza. This new edition lets you
Wow,
bounce
that's
around Deep
fast.
Island, the home of
They weren't this
Super
fast in
Mario
Mario Kart World. There's Diddy. There's Diddy Kong.
And if you finish the main game story, Boy-Con will offer you a position in the ranks of the Boy Company.
Huh?
You think?
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush.
Huh.
Meet your emerald quota within the time limit to clear each round.
Oh.
The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks.
Hmm.
Collect a fossil and you'll get to pick from 3 random ones. Perks have different effects, like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are
Oh,
all
man.
sorts to choose from. Gain and
There's some
stack
cool
perks
stuff right
and
here.
collect oodles of emeralds. You can also smash Vanadium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run. Your perks and skills reset after each run,
Hmm.
but fossil and Vanadium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with each go. When a run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display on DK Island. Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers. Take on the challenge to earn that promotion. The Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald Rush paid DLC launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Oh.
Plus, a free demo of the main game will also be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
I'm gonna play the demo.
Donkey Kong
First chance I
Bonanza
get.
is getting paid DLC. DK Island and Emerald Rush. Please look forward to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island. Next, please take a look at this.
Ditto, the transformed Pokemon.
This land is just waiting to be shaped by
What?
a Ditto. It looks like a human. And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon. What's this? Looks like Ditto's got an idea.
What?
By learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
This looks like a more cutesy style Pokemon game. Like they're all working together.
Rocks and wood to build with.
What is this, Minecraft meets Pokemon?
Till the fields and grow delicious crops.
Or, well, actually, no, well, I would say now it's more like,
For the Pokemon you meet.
Harvest Moon meets Pokemon.
There's
Well, it's like a mix of Harvest Moon, Minecraft, and Pokemon. That's what it seems like.
no need to rush though. Go at your own pace. And you'll have a wonderful space before you know it.
There's a Pokemon Center right there. At least it looks like one.
Pokemon Pokopia.
Huh.
A brand new
That
Pokemon
is
game
crazy.
Nintendo Switch 2. We are looking forward to Pokemon Pokopia, where a Ditto with a human appearance builds a new life with other Pokemon. Next, we have information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
Do I need to guess what it is? No, I don't. Pokemon ZA. I might get that game, to be honest. I liked what I've seen of it so far. Mega Evolution got Mega Absol. Oh! Dude, that Greninja is not Ash for Ninja. I'm so thoroughly disappointed. That would have been nice for like a... That could be a really good Mega Evolution kind of thing. Where instead of that Greninja, you get Ash Greninja instead. That would have been really cool. All kinds of Mega Evolutions. Zygarde. Upcoming October. That's gonna be in a month. A little over a month from now.
It appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City, where people and Pokemon live. Pokemon Legends ZA launches October 16th. We have one more Pokemon trailer. Please take a look.
Alright. Whoa! Right. Right, you why? Pokemon Legends ZA. Mega Dimension. Damn. Dude, that is cool.
Pokemon Legends ZA is getting paid DLC called Mega Dimension. Raichu has 2 different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More details will be
I like
shared in the future.
Raichu X out of between the two of them.
And more headlines.
Kinda like how I liked Mega Charizard and the one Mega Charizard where he had his
Ready for
shiny color over his regular color and that horn on the back of his head. Danganronpa?
You seem pretty out of it.
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock Island, you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game.
Of
After
course
each
you are.
deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin. In high-speed detective action, you'll shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth. And
Ooh, what?
along with the main game, an additional story is included.
Huh.
One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
The wait is over. The next class trial is about to begin.
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
Oh, dude, they're really
Nintendo Switch system
going with this
next
game,
year.
this series right now.
Make history in the Three Kingdoms. Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2. The Three Kingdoms, an era of warring factions. As a nameless hero, join forces with Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian, or Liu Bei on your journey to become a true warrior.
Liu Bei, the first thing that popped in my head with him because of the attire was Toph Beifong
Your
from
choices
Avatar
will
The Last
influence your
Airbender.
story, and may even alter historical events from the Three Kingdoms. Plus, paid DLC is on the way. Choose a different path and experience new developments that weren't in the main story. Walk your own path and become a one-man army. When Dynasty Warriors Origins and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2, January 22nd. Two fates are now intertwined. Welcome to the sprawling world of Monster Hunter, where all sorts of monsters live. By bonding with certain creatures called Monsties, you can traverse the land, climb cliffs, swim across water, and fly through the air as you freely explore the map. However, a strange phenomenon that causes petrification now threatens the world. It's up to you to venture forth and find the source of the danger in order to prevent total calamity. Raise your Monsties, bond with them, and work together to face whatever stands in your path. Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection, soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th.
Alright, so now they're doing like a bit of a quick rundown. 2 Point Museum. Coming October 28th. Disgaea 7 Complete. Coming October 10th. EA Sports FC 26. Coming September 26th, so not too long from now. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake coming October 30th. Virtual Fighter 5 Revo World Stage coming this winter. Lego Voyagers coming September 15th, 2025. Little Nightmares 3 coming October 10th, 2025. I need to finish the first Little Nightmares. Persona 3 Reload coming October 23rd, 2025.
Hello? Yes.
Who was it?
Hello. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Mommy! Keep moving. I'll explain later.
Uh-oh.
I've been watching you.
Ooh.
You're not. You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on. Something important.
There's no escaping your destiny.
A brand new entry in the Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch.
Resident Evil Requiem.
We hope you're looking
I
forward
might
to
get that
Resident
game.
Evil
I love Resident Evil. Just not the ones where it's on a fifth camera angle.
Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day.
They might as well do a
Thank you for watching.
3-in-1 pack.
Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
I made our last announcement.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun.
Oh, is that what they're calling it now, huh?
The only way my father's life.
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen!
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cup it with this blade.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him won't satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
Won't let you hurt him! And now warm blood is served in a cruel cup.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings? I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign, that I vow to you.
The years were long, weren't they? Have you forgotten me so soon?
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching. Hello everyone, I'm Shin Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, so please tune in for that as well. What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD.
Oh, they already... I was so busy looking at other stuff, I wasn't even paying attention to that. I'm actually gonna go ahead and... Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Because I'm not really a fan of the Fire Emblem series, to be honest. If you like Fire Emblem, I'm not gonna, like I say before, if you like it, that's cool, and I hope if you choose to get that game, you enjoy it. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and find a raid target, which I have already done. Excuse me. Yeah, I've already found a raid target for to redirect, which they do allow. We're gonna go ahead and raid Lady Linkario. She's playing Mario Kart World. She's doing single player. Doing a direct react and chat on Peace Witch Hunt. So yeah. So as soon as I am done here, we will be going over to her channel. Before I do, before we do, I'm gonna let you guys know what we're doing. We're gonna, if I can find it here. Yeah, I already just watched the direct. Let me see here. Gonna have to find it on my own. Also, I'm gonna have to turn the volume down so I'm not being heard on my own. Yep. So. Probably gonna get the collection before because of mythologies. See ya. Alright. Well, what I'm doing, if you want to partake in this raid real quick, I'll go ahead and put the hashtag in it. So that will be this will be the hashtag for the raid. Like I said, I'm going to be raiding Lady Lincario. As soon as I am done here, it will redirect over to her channel. And I hope you guys have a good time over there. If you wish to stay over there and like the stream and have a good. And if you like the content, subscribe to her. Great person. She is. Yep. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to the Nintendo Direct. Let me know what you guys thought about it. I personally thought it was good stuff. There were some stuff that I didn't really care too much for. Virtual Boy. But overall, I think it's got something to appease everybody. Except the Virtual Boy. I know I'm gonna be egging that motherfucking thing on every so often. So, yeah. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Forrest Walpole signing off.